18 killed when truck plunges into a ravine in southwestern Congo. 18 people have lost their lives when a truck um, plunged into a ravine in southwestern Congo. So let's see what happened. A truck driving at high speed ran out of control and plunged into a ravine in southwestern Congo, killing 18 passengers on board and injuring more than a dozen other, police said. The truck was filled with goods and carrying many passengers on a major highway in the remote Kasangulu territory in Congo Central District on Sunday when it fell into the ravine, according to Kasangulu police commander. The bodies recovered from the ravine were transported to the morgue of the Kasangulu General Hospital, while the injured, including 6 serious and 15 minor ones, are being treated at the hospital. This is a very serious accident, and I have always cautioned for people to drive carefully. I have always cautioned that our roads in Africa are not that good. Like we have very, very tiny and narrow roads in Africa. And sometimes a lot of care is needed when driving through those roads. But if you see the way African drivers, especially in my own home country, the speed at which they drive will get you so afraid, considering the fact that the roads are not that good. So people must be careful when you are a public transportation driver. You should be very careful with how you drive. You should understand that your life and the lives of other individuals are very precious. Do not just go out there wasting it. Our thoughts and prayers are with the bereaved family. Let's move on to our next story. Stampede at senior high school in Cameroon leaves 106 individuals injured. This is a very serious problem that a stampede in a school has left 106 individuals injured. Let's see what happened in that school in Cameroon. At least 106 students have been injured during a stampede Monday morning at Lycée Bilen Etokebe, located in the political capital Yaoundé. According to reports, the stampede was when students who were late for school rushed to enter the school gate, which had earlier been closed. The situation took a tragic turn. Many students lost their lives on site, while others were rushed to a nearby health facility. Local and national authorities have been mobilized to deal with the unexpected crisis. Medical teams, law enforcement, and psychologists were dispatched to the scene to provide immediate and necessary assistance. Wow. What could have really gone wrong? Oh my God, this is really terrible. And I hope the government of Cameroon figure out what went wrong. How can something like this happen on a school campus? This is very, very heartbreaking. And I'm sure the family of the victims will be devastated. You cannot believe that your child will get up to go to school and then something like this will happen to them. Schools are supposed to be the safest place for our children. We will not expect things like that to happen to them on school campus. This is really, really tragic. Our thoughts and prayers are with the bereaved. Let's move on to our next story for the day. Cameroon starts world's first malaria vaccine program for children. Yeah, Cameroon has started immunizing children against malaria. Malaria has been a very troubling illness in Cameroon. And let's hope that through this vaccination program, we can finally get rid of it. Malaria kills a lot in Africa. So let's continue. Cameroon will be the first country to routinely give children a new malaria vaccine as the shots are rolled out in Africa. The campaign, due to start Monday, was described by officials as a milestone in their decades-long effort to curb the mosquito spread disease on the continent, which accounts for 95% of the world's malaria death. The vaccination will save lives. It will provide major relief to families and their country's health system. The Central African nation hopes to vaccinate about 250,000 children this year, and next year. Gavi said it is working with 20 other African countries to help them get the vaccine, and that those countries will hopefully immunize more than 6 million children through 2025. Yeah, I think this is a very excellent idea to get children immunized against malaria. We all know malaria has been a very, very troubling illness in Africa, and malaria kills a lot of people in Africa every single year. So the government coming up with such a program to vaccinate children against this serious disease is something that deserves an applaud. So let's hope that everything goes smoothly. Let's move on to our next story for the day. Nigeria, Lagos State bans single-use plastic. Yeah, plastic dumped in Nigeria is such a big problem, and the the Nigerian authorities have been struggling to kind of like reduce this plastic wastage. It's like all over the place. It's really destroying the environment and also infecting the river's body in Nigeria. Nigeria's Lagos State has announced a ban on the usage and distribution of styrofoam and other single-use plastic with immediate effect. The Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokumbo Wahab, announced on Sunday, January 21, adding that the decision was reached following the menace which the single-use plastic, especially the non-biodegradable styrofoam, were causing on the environment. He said most drainage channels in the state were daily clogged up by styrofoam through indiscriminate distribution and usage. Despite the regular cleaning and evacuation of the drain. Yeah, I think this is a very serious issue of waste in Africa as a whole, and we hope that this decision help clean up Lagos. Lagos is overpopulated, and if you consider the number of plastic bags and other stuff being dumped here and there, you can imagine how destructive it can be for the environment. So those were the stories we were able to cover for today. So we'd like to know what you think about them, and please leave us your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Let us know which of the stories we covered today resonated with you. And also, do not forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel because that helps us a lot. And we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.